Hey, welcome to Remember the Name Wednesday. I'm your host, InuKai, and I have a special guest with me. He's been all over the place, from AX Idol to the VAA. Welcome, Mr. SonicMega.
Hey, it's great to be here, InuKai. Thank you very much for inviting me.
You are welcome. Okay, now, Crosshire said that he wanted just everyone to make a video. Well, I figured mine could use a special guest that isn't already part of Remember the Name. So, got any recent roles lately, SonicMega?
Actually, the most recent one that seems to have caused a bit of a stir was a friend of mine, Golden Otaku, asked if I would voice Yusei from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm actually just getting familiar with the series, but apparently it's going to be the same type of character that has a bit of a sultry attitude, sort of like Hero from Gundam. And I think it's going to be really an interesting change of pace, because lately, most of the roles I've been doing have been a bit more, at least have a little bit more energy or emotion in their nature. And from what I've heard about Yusei, he's a bit of a darker character who's much more serious. And it's going to be a nice experience. Beyond that, most of the stuff has been the usuals, Final Fantasy IX fan dub, stuff like that. But Yusei is probably the news of the week.
Ah, I see. Well, I haven't really gotten much recent roles lately, but I've actually been able to cast my Shuffle fan dub.
Oh, yes, I remember that. You showed me the link. That is going to be a fun thing to listen to.
Yeah, as soon as I learn how to make clips. All right. I mean, I'm still new. I mean, it took me like a week to finish a 20-minute radio play, but hey, I'm up to the challenge.
Hey, I look forward to the result.
Thank you. Now, the topic for today, considering I haven't been given much of a challenge, will be to talk about the Soul Eater cast. The whole cast has just been announced yesterday, and we are going to discuss the two people that we know from that whole entire cast.
Possibly three, because I've heard rumors, not necessarily true, but I've heard rumors that the voice of Soul was actually once a member of the Voice Acting Alliance forums.
Yes. And perhaps maybe we'll do some digging while we're at it.
Yes, digging for great discovery.
All right, now, the first voice actor that was announced, Vic Mignogna, playing as Spirit, a.k.a. Death Scythe. Now, everyone knows who Vic Mignogna is.
Actually, I'm actually quite surprised that he's in this, although this was probably done after his announcement. I'd heard from recent news articles, or at least those from a month ago, that he was giving up, or at least pausing his anime voice acting excursion, something regarding being a pastor at his local church.
Yeah, well, rumors are rumors, but if that's really true, he would have done it earlier.
True.
Okay. Now, we all know that Vic Mignogna has been in a lot of anime. Ikaku from Bleach. He's been, his famous role,
Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of unknown roles, like a Cursed Webber from Full Metal Panic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He's been Broly in the Dragon Ball Z series.
And there was quite a bit of discussion regarding his performance as Tamaki in Ouran High School Host Club. It was very much a love-hate relationship.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah. Long story short, Vic Mignogna has been in a lot of roles.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, I remember him being for Bessie in Shuffle.
Now, I'll tell you what the surprising thing is. Vic Mignogna was actually the favorite to be for Death the Kid.
Ah.
Not a lot of people were voting for him to be Death Scythe, a.k.a. Spirit. Although many said that he would have the kind of energy to fill that role, it was actually more often said that he needed to voice Death the Kid. Maybe I might have mixed up the names, but that, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. But
yeah, well, Death the Kid has already been filled out by Todd Haberkorn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now next one is Laura Bailey. Now, I'm a personal fan of Laura Bailey's roles ever since I first learned that she did Shin-Chan.
Yes, I recently figured that out, and Shin-Chan was easily one of my favorite, just watch it for the hell of it shows on Adult Swim. It was one of the few remaining programs, I'll admit, that I actually liked.
And she's been in, multiple roles. She's been Blood Rain, she's been Chun-Li, she's been Keiko from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Uh-huh.
She's been in a lot of roles.
Sadly, most of them are not like more main roles or like roles that most people think about most of the time, but most of them are still like pretty notable. At least they're not bit role characters, but still the amount of work that she has done is more than what most professionals are able to get through. And her performances themselves, I mean, people who've watched them can contest to this. She does a good job. And that's probably why she was selected for Maka.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really watched the dub for Fruits Basket, but I heard she did Toru Honda.
That is true.
Yeah, she's. I met her at Anime Expo '09. Oh no, not Expo. Boston. Yeah, she was a pretty nice lady. I mean,
she was also. Oh, I just remembered. She was also Lust in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes, Lust. I almost forgot about that. Okay. Anyways, we met in the library. Well, not library. Elevator. Sorry, excuse me. Okay.
It's cool.
All right. We met in the. Actually, we didn't really meet in the elevator. I met her at her panel.
Ooh, you and Laura Bailey met in the library.
Ooh la la. No. I don't even know how old she is. Okay, going on. We were in the elevator. I looked at her and like, you look familiar. Yes, I said it in that tone. And then as I walked out the elevator, trying to keep my composure, I said, see you later, Laura. And she said bye back. Like, oh my god, that was Laura Bailey. I wish I had that picture I drew.
I'm telling you, that's probably the kind of experience I'd have with Liam O'Brien. I was very glad that I kept a professional air about myself when I went to see Kari Walgren at Anime Expo 2009. In fact, it was surprising because I'd only expected to say hi to her at her panel, and she ended up being one of the judges for the voice acting portion of AX Idol. But it was an absolute pleasure meeting her, and I'm telling you, I'm really gunning for the day I'm able to meet with Liam O'Brien. He is the male version of my male/female VA idol list, and I highly respect the man.
There was actually one more voice actress that I recognized in that cast list.
Oh?
She was cast as Patty, Jeremy Lay.
Jeremy Lay. Do inform me. I'm not
Jeremy Lay, or however you pronounce it.
Jeremy Lay.
See, I recognized her because I looked at the cast list every time I watched an episode of Shuffle. She plays Primula. Do you know the character Primula, right?
Primula. No.
She is the pretty much the lolly of the anime.
I see.
She has silver hair and 2 long pigtails.
Mm-hmm.
She is a demon, although a very special one. I won't say any spoilers for those who still want to watch Shuffle. And she's actually probably the most interesting character of them all, because she's the silent one, too.
Where have I heard that name before? Oh, wait, wasn't she... She was Miss Golden Week in One Piece, wasn't she?
Huh. I wouldn't know that. I haven't watched very much One Piece, at least not the Funimation dub. Yeah, I've only watched the movie and like the first few episodes, the episodes that 4Kids ruined for me. Okay.
Kind of surprising that she's already in something as extensive as Soul Eater. She's only 21.
Well, it's all about talent and your connections. I mean, heck, if I probably moved to Texas, I'd see about getting me a job at Funimation. It would be hard. Hard as heck, and probably not worth the pay. But I'd still do it. I would still do it.
Good on you.
Yeah, now, if only there was a... Oh, wait, we have a bunch of talent agencies here in Utah, but I don't know about Massachusetts. Yes, I plan to move on Massachusetts. Okay, now, it's glad to have you here, SonicMega.
Oh, thank you. I'm very glad that you invited me here. Again, as I said, I know I'm not very original, but any chance to just have this kind of conversation with people and just share opinions in a friendly environment is fine with me.
Well, glad to have you here. Okay, thank you, and I will see you later. No challenges this week, except make a damn video.
Take care, bro.
Alright, bye.